All right, all right, all right. Good evening, everyone. Let me just share my screen really quickly so that you guys can get started. The beach is my office today. Hey! Internet marketing entrepreneur. It's a beautiful thing. Work anywhere in the world. The beach is my office today. Hey! Internet marketing entrepreneur. It's a beautiful thing. Work anywhere in the world. All right, guys. Good evening. Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, and welcome to tonight's webinar. My name is Danielle K. Howell, for those of you who don't know me. And I just want to know if, who's here, who's here with me tonight. If the idea of being able to work anywhere in the world excites you, say yes in the comments. Say yes, because we're going to have some fun tonight. I'm going to share some things with you about Shopify that some of you probably don't know. That's why you're here. So if the idea of being able to have an online business, being able to work wherever you want, in the world, say yes in the comments so that I know you're here, I know you're alive and kicking, and I know you're ready to get some information that can potentially change your life. That's what I like to think of it. It can potentially change your life. So let me see who I have here in the comments. I know there's a bit of a delay, but let me just say hello to the people that I see here. I see Nelson. Hello, hello, hello. I see Lydia. Hello. I see Sade. Hey, hey, hey. I see Anthony, Larry. Good evening, everyone. And if I don't catch your name, I see Sue, Karima. Hey, hello, everyone. Good evening. And I know there are those watching on YouTube that I can't see right now. So I just want to, again, welcome you all to this webinar tonight. So what is the premise of this webinar? Well, I put this webinar together because I see so many people ask me, Danielle, can you help me? Can you help me make money with Shopify? Can you help me make sales? Right? And a lot of you have seen success coming out of my groups. I'm happy to say, I'm proud to say that I've helped hundreds, if not thousands. I think I like to say I've helped thousands of people create Shopify success. And I'm going to be going through some of that tonight here on the webinar, the success stories, the people that I've reached so far, just with a few of my videos, my tutorials, my webinars, has helped people to start to create Shopify success. So If you're looking to create Shopify success here, say yes in the comments if you are looking to create some success for yourself with Shopify. Now, some of you have had a business already, a Shopify business. I'm just like refreshing my screen here. And as you come on, just say hello to me. If I don't get to you right away, hey, Donna, I see Donna, I see Lori. Hey. So why are we here? We are here because this is almost the end of June. It's almost the end of June. So what does that signify? It signifies the next half of the year. The next half of the year is here. So what do we do in that instance? Like, how do we conduct our businesses in the next half of the year differently than we did in the beginning half? How do we do that? Well, we get mentors. We get coaches. We lock arms. I always like to say, if you lock arms with the right people who are running a little bit faster than you, people who are a little bit stronger than you, people who have done a little bit more than you, then you will succeed. You cannot be with people who are at the same level as you. You got to run with people who run faster, who run further, and who have more stamina than you. Right? And a lot of you have been attracted to me and my message because you see me as that person that can potentially help you bridge the gap from where you are right now to where you want to be in your Shopify business. So who here has a store right now? Just say me. If you have a store, I'm going to keep refreshing my screen here. If you have a Shopify store right now, say me in the comments. Just say me, because I want to know who I'm talking to, because this message is going to be for the beginner, it's going to be for the intermediate, and it's going to be for the advanced. I'm hearing no sound. Please tell me I have sound, right? I think everybody else has sound, Jackie. Let me know if I don't have sound. I should have sound. So just say me in the comments if you already have a Shopify store. Say no if you don't have a Shopify store, right? Say no, I don't have a Shopify store just yet, but I want to learn. So just say the word no if you don't have a Shopify store. Say me if you have a Shopify store. Because what I want to do, I want to let you know that I work with people who start from the beginning, who start from the ground up, because that's where I started. As you saw in that video, that intro video, I've worked with my mentor, Chris Record. He was my official, my first mentor when it came to Shopify. I didn't know anything about Shopify. I found Shopify from the system that I use that creates multiple streams of income for myself. And Shopify was one of the income streams that I said, okay, I'm gonna look into this. This sounds interesting. And as I started my business and I started to make some sales, I said, wow, all right, let's do this. Let me see how far can I take this? Let me see what else is, what can I do? So I started out with the general store, and then I went to a niche store. Which means that I started out with a store that had all different kinds of products. And I'm sorry if you hear some sounds in the background. My daughter is back there. So I started out with a general store, right, that had different kinds of products, and then I kind of gravitated to a niche store. And how did I do that? I graduated to a niche store because the products in one of my general stores was selling. So I said, so let me just, see if I can do a niche store, because that's what my mentor said. Like, you start out with a general store, then you convert that store, or you start a whole new store to a niche store. And that's what I did. And my niche store, I've been running this niche store since December of 2016, right before Christmas. I would say like 2 days before Christmas. I've made thousands of dollars in this store. I've sold hundreds of products. And because of that, I was able to show other people how to do it. I learned how to use Facebook ads to target the right people. Who here is using Facebook? I see a lot of me's. A lot of people have stores here, which is good. Who here is currently using Facebook ads to target your audience, right? I see a few no's. Okay, good. I see we have a mixture of people here. Some people have Shopify stores, some people don't. Good. So say yes if you have been using Facebook ads. For those of you who have a store, if you've been using Facebook ads to target your audience, right? To target your audience. Some people use Instagram. I'm going to be honest with you. I have not learned how to use Instagram for Shopify yet. I know how to do that for my online marketing business, but I have not used like influencers and things like that. Am I learning that? Yes. So that's going to be a part of the program that I'm going to be talking about tonight. Am I here to sell you my program? Yes. I'm not going to sit here and have you here for about 2 hours and not, be honest with you. I'm going to be selling my program. And this program, I believe, is going to take you from ground zero, if you're at ground zero right now, to literally helping you to create thousands of dollars in your store. And my goal is to help you do that within 6 weeks. Does that excite you? Say that excites me. If learning how to produce a store that can create thousands of dollars for yourself in revenue, in sales, in 6 weeks in your store, say that excites me. If that excites you, to think that you can do that. Because what I found is that Shopify is probably the simplest thing you can do online. I've done network marketing. I've done affiliate marketing, which I still do. I'm still an affiliate marketer, online marketer. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. But e-commerce, Shopify specifically, is probably the simplest thing that you can do online. And it's so great for a beginner. Lots of people struggle online. They struggle to generate leads. They struggle to make sales. They don't know how to produce content. All that stuff that comes along with building a business on the internet, right? And I've built teams, over the course of the last few years. I've built teams, and I've seen the struggle. I've seen people struggle. I've seen people say, Danielle, I got a lead, right? They got one lead, but what happened to the other leads, right? And in this industry, you literally got to get, hundreds of leads. You got to pump out the leads, or else your business can die. Shopify, you can target people in such a way that gets them excited about the product that you have, that it's simple. It's simple. All you have to do is put an ad, a $5 ad in front of your target audience, which Facebook gives you. So, but you know what? Even though it's so simple, I find that so many people struggle with it. They struggle, and they struggle because they don't know how to do it. They don't know how to do it. So that's where I come in, because I know how to do it. I know how to show you where to find your audience. I know how to help you with your ad. I can literally, and this is what I'm going to be doing in this course, which I've never done before. I've never done this before. I'm going to help you create your ads. I'm going to literally help you design your store from scratch, so that your store creates that customer confidence, which a lot of stores miss. They miss that. A lot of people tell me, well, Danielle, I'm getting people to my store, but they're leaving. That's because you don't have customer confidence. I get people saying, oh my gosh, people are engaging with my ad, but they're not coming to the store. That's because your ad is not right. You're not converting them. You're not getting them excited. So I know how to get people excited, to get them wanting to click on your ad, because I've done it. I've done it for myself, and I've done it for hundreds of other people. So I'm going to share with you some, testimonials that has come through my, through my news feed, that's come through my inbox. People who have worked with me that has, gotten results. People who struggled, previously with their Shopify store, never made a dime. And as soon as they got coaching with me, they started making sales. And this really makes me feel proud, because, it makes me feel like my work is not in vain. Sometimes you can feel like you're going through the motions, and, you tell people that you should do this, you need to do this better. But when people listen, that's the people that I like. The people who listen, the people who take action. So if you're an action taker, say yes. Say yes if you're in this chat, if you are an action taker. And yeah, I'm going to be telling you guys, this is going to be interactive. So if you got the Facebook open, close it. If you got Facebook open, close it. If you are, if you're not paying attention closely, please, I want you to pay attention, because I'm going to be showing you some things tonight that even just with these few tips can help you build a better, successful Shopify store. So close out Facebook. Don't scroll on Facebook during this presentation. Take out a pen and paper and get ready to take some copious notes, because I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you win. And if you've ever come across me before, whether it was on YouTube, whether it was on Facebook, whether in my email, my one goal, my one single mission is to help you win, because there's so many people failing out here. And when you see what's going on in my group, we're a group of winners. Why? Because I make sure that they win. Even the people that want to give up. I've had people say, Danielle, I'm just so busy. I don't have time. My job, I'm just worn out after work. And I'm like, okay, yeah. So, what does that mean? So you're going to let your job stop you from building your future, right? I don't let people off the hook. I don't. And as I've been in this industry and I've, gotten a little bit more familiar with how to work with people, I just don't let you off the hook. I don't. And I keep it real and I try to, give you as much information and advice and, honesty as possible. If your site doesn't look well, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you what you should do to fix it. If your ad is horrible, I'm going to tell you. I've told people your site looks like a discount shop. You need to change that, right? And I don't do it just to bash you. I do it in love because I want you to win. I don't want to pat you on the back and tell you something that's not going to help you succeed. So when I give people the honest to God truth, that's when they start to see the light. And then they're like, okay, like, oh my gosh, I thought my site looked great. I thought it was good. It can't be good if people are coming and they're leaving. It can't be good if nobody's buying, right? That's your indication right there. I know how to get people to buy. I know how to get people to stay. I know how to get people to sign up to your email list. I know how to do all that stuff because I've done it. I've done it for my Shopify store. I've done it for my online marketing business. I've done it for my coaching businesses. I've done it and I continue to do it over and over and over. I'm all about producing results, right? But you got to take action. You got to take action to produce the results. So let me just check the chat. I'm going to be checking the chat here over and over, throughout this presentation. And just so I can see what's going on. So Lydia says she's an action person. Awesome. Awesome. Everybody's saying, yes, wow, I'm ready. Make it as fast as possible. Let's get straight to the point. All right, Najee, what is the point? What's the point? I have Facebook. I don't use it for posting. Okay, good. So people want me to get to the point. Look, maybe this is not for you. Okay, so this is going to be a webinar for people who want information, for people who want to work with me. This is what this is going to be about. So that's the point. The point is we are here so that I can let you know that I produce results for myself and I produce results for other people. So that's basically the point. And I'm going to share with you some pointers, right? Some pointers if you already have an existing Shopify store. And I'm going to give you some reasons why you need to start a Shopify store. If you don't know about Shopify, then you're living in the Stone Ages, because right now Shopify is the biggest behind Amazon, is the biggest, fastest growing e-commerce platform on the internet right now. Retail stores are closing. If you take a look around you, don't be blind, right? We got to take off our consumer hat and put on our producer hat. A lot of us walk around blindly. Oh, that store closed down. Oh, I wonder what happened to that store. Oh, they're going out of business. No, you gotta understand why. You got to understand why. If you guys don't know about Bitcoin and things like that, people are literally buying and selling and trading online. We are moving into a predominantly technological era. That's what we're moving into. And if you're not abreast of it and you don't understand this stuff, you're going to be left behind. The dollar, the green paper that you're so used to seeing, is going to become obsolete at some point. It just is. And if you got to take a look around. You got to plug yourself into what's going on. Don't be blind. Like I said, you got to take off your consumer hat. We are so used to buying stuff that we're not used to being the producers. So this is why I'm here. I'm here in front of you to share with you that times are changing, and they're changing rapidly. Robert Kiyosaki has said it. All of these financial gurus are speaking about it. You have to educate yourself, and I'm here to help educate you. I post these kind of things in my group, right? If you are not understanding and you're not aware of what's going on, I'm here to help wake you up as I continue to wake up, as I continue to immerse myself in these situations. Like, wow, this is what's going on. Stores in the malls are closing. Macy's are closing. You just think about all the stores that's in your area. Amazon just bought Whole Foods for, what was it, $4.1 billion? Do you understand how big that is? Do you understand how big that is? Say yes if you understand how big that is, because that's huge. Not only is that changing the e-commerce platform, but that's changing the way that things are going to be delivered to us now. That means that there's going to be drones, right? All these things, people are going to be buying their foods online. I want you to understand this stuff. And we're at the forefront of it. And if you don't understand it now, if you don't, get on the bandwagon now, you're going to be left behind. This is where we're moving to. Everything is going to be online. If you don't have an online presence, if you don't even have a Facebook page, it's time to change that. Facebook has just now reached 2 billion people on Facebook. Again, Facebook was just a place for connecting with friends and family, right? That's what it started out as. Now what is it? It's one of the biggest platforms to market on. To market, that's where I market, on Facebook. That's where you found me, on Facebook. So you got to think about this stuff. And like I said, take off your consumer hat, put on your producer hat. And I'm here to help you do that with the information that I'm going to be providing, with the coaching that I'm going to be providing, with the mentoring that I'm going to be providing. It's not just about, throwing up a site and selling some, products that come from China. It's not about that. It's about understanding the process of e-commerce, because people are going to be buying online. Bitcoin is becoming the biggest thing out there. There's other kinds of Bitcoins as well. I'm sure Shopify will start to accept Bitcoin. Okay, I don't know a lot about Bitcoin just yet. I'm gonna be learning about it, but I don't know a lot about it just yet. But I do know that is where the dollars are moving, right? So when we think about buying, when we think about selling, back not too long ago, people would buy at the flea markets. They would sell at the flea markets. Think of your Shopify store as your flea market. I was out on 14th Street just last weekend and they had a flea market going on. I remember those days when I was out there selling my jewelry in the hot beating sun with a tent over my head, sitting there hoping someone would come and stop by my booth, right? Trading my time for dollars. How many of us trade our time for dollars? Are you trading your time for dollars right now? Say yes. Say yes if you're trading your time for dollars. If you have a job, you're trading your time for dollars. If you are in network marketing and you're still doing home parties, you're trading your time for dollars. If you're not online and you don't understand the importance of reaching the masses as opposed to one-on-one, you're trading your time for dollars. Say yes if you're trading your time for dollars right now and you want to learn how to get rid of that. If you want to learn how to move into a new position, because that's what I did. I was trading my time for dollars too. As a teacher, I was sitting in the classroom for hours looking at the clock, wishing the day would go by. We all have been there, and a lot of us are still there. But the thing about it is this: with the internet now, we can move away from that so much faster. Money is on the internet. That's where your money is. That's where people are buying and selling. That's where everything is going. That's where, that's where the future is heading. That's where we are heading. And you're in the right place at the right time with the right people. I always say there are no accidents, right? People say, oh, I found you by accident. No, you didn't. You didn't find me by accident. You found me on purpose. There are no accidents in life. You came across me because you were looking for a person that could mentor you, that could coach you, that could show you how to do this stuff. Right. And I always say I'm not a guru. I don't sit on the top of the throne, barking down orders and telling you, yeah, email me and, I'll get back to you. No, I'm literally in the trenches with you. I have my own Shopify store. I have 2 of them. I'm about to start another one. I have my own Shopify stores. I run my own ads. I do my own testing. I spend my own money. I do these things so that I can bring it back to you and show you what to do, what not to do, what I've done, what I failed at, what I've succeeded at. Right. So this is this is why you're here. And so that being said, let me just share with you some of the success stories, because I love success stories. And without success stories, that means nothing. Anybody can get their own results. Right. I can get results all day and all night. But I'm not here just for my own purpose, for my own gain. I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you so that you can be successful on your own, because you're not going to be with me forever, right? You're just here with me for a moment. So, but when you leave me and when you've graduated from me, you're going to be able to go on and continue on and even multiply and quadruple or whatever it is, your store and your income. So that's why I'm here. I've done a lot of things online and, a lot of things offline. And what I found is this: the more you help other people, and Zig Ziglar said this, when you help enough people get what they want, you always get what you want. I don't worry about, how much money I'm making. I don't worry about that. I don't worry about those kind of things, because I know that my money is in direct proportion to the amount of value that I give out to the marketplace. That's why I have a video on YouTube right now that has helped over 20,000 people. 20,000 people. That's gotten over 20, I think, how many shares? My daughter just told me how many shares. 172 shares my video got. So for somebody to share, people to share my video all over the world, right? It was worldwide, right? I'm asking my daughter. It was worldwide that she knows how to read the stats. I don't even know how to read all those stats. Worldwide, my videos are reaching people. And I just want to do more of that, so that you and everybody around the world, I can touch them. I can touch one person at a time, but I can't do it by myself. I need you. I need you to get success and to share your success message. I need you to put in the work, put in the action, and share what you've done, right? I need you. We need each other. We can't, no man's an island. We need each other to spread the message of health, wealth, happiness, and freedom. All right. So that being said, let me share some awesome testimonials and so that you guys can see, why I'm excited. I get excited because this is what I live to do. So here's Nelson, and Nelson's on here tonight. He's like, oh my gosh, Danielle, you're playing my video, but I told him I would. So this is Nelson. Before Nelson met me, he wasn't getting any results in his store, and he got my coaching. He got my coaching, my mentoring, and he worked closely with me. And let Nelson tell you his story.
Hey everybody, my name is Nelson. I'm out here doing this quick video to tell you how amazing it is to work with Miss Danielle K. Howell. So this is the first video of this type that I'm making. Not really used to this. My arm's starting to hurt while I hold up this phone. I need a selfie stick or something. No, but seriously. This is about Danielle and how great it is to work with her. My Shopify store, it took me 2 months to make a sale. I saw other people making sales in the group. Some people were in for 2 or 3 days and they would make a sale. 2 or 3 days. I was like, hey, what the heck am I doing wrong? You know what I was doing wrong? I didn't have a mentor. That's what I was doing wrong. Because only somebody who's done it before and who's had success can really tell you, look, you think it looks good, but this is not working, bro. And basically, that's what she told me in a much nicer way. My site looked decent, but it didn't have all the elements that it needed to create confidence in the customers who went there. So I got a lot of visitors, but I wasn't getting any sales. Man, this went on for a while. It went on for a full month before I actually decided to start a new store, completely different format, just start fresh. And the one that I started fresh, I wanted to do it in such a way that I would follow what Danielle was doing. And I did that. And weeks into it, I got a sale. It took me 2 months from the time I started. It took me 2 weeks from the time I started the program with Danielle. But the only reason it took 2 weeks is because I'm a turtle. I like to make sure it looks good and the I's are dotted, the T's are crossed. So it tends to take me a little longer to put it together. So maybe it could have been sooner than 2 weeks. Maybe that's why some of those people had successes in 2 days, because I'm a bit of a turtle. But honestly, had I not gotten Danielle's coaching, I would still be waiting to get my first sale. I'd still be waiting to hear cha-ching. That's the sound that the app makes, the Shopify app makes when you get a sale. On your phone, it makes that sound, not on the desktop. But love that sound. And I heard cha-ching again this morning, again thanks to Danielle. So what made the difference? You know what? She taught me how to create customer confidence. She taught me how to tweak my Facebook ads. She taught me how to make my site one that when people came, they weren't worried about shopping from some rogue site that was going to steal their information. She taught me to make it look like a professional store, like the business that it is. And I appreciate Danielle for that because, again, if she hadn't done that, I'd still be waiting to get my first sale. see how the kids are doing. Let's talk about the kind of mentor that Danielle is. Because, listen, you're not going to get a cookie cutter presentation type thing where, you know, you're done watching it, or you meet with the person once, maybe they give you some videos, and then they're gone. And then you have to figure it all out. And then you know you're going to have a question. Come on. As you start doing it, that's when the questions come up. Well, that's the difference with working with Danielle. Your questions will be answered while you're doing it. You can get hold of her anytime. You can messenger her. You can text her. You can Facebook her. You can, get in touch with her, period. Okay? She's visible and she shows up daily, regularly, all the time. She's posting, and she's holding these mentoring sessions. She's doing Facebook Live videos. She's doing private sessions with our group. All of this she's doing on a regular and daily basis. And she's a resource that's always visible and always there. So when you have the smallest question, you can ask her. And you're not going to get a cookie cutter answer. You're going to get a real answer, a nuanced answer, one that actually solves your problem, and one that's going to make your store work. You know, she's not one of these distant guru types that you're never able to really access. They'll tell you, yeah, you can send me an email, I'll answer, etc. No, you don't necessarily get that with other folks, and that's why you should have Danielle as a mentor. Not only is she accessible all the time, but you get good information, you get real information, you get nuanced information, you get specific information, you get the nitty gritty. Honestly, guys, you're not going to get the generic answer that everybody would give to a question that may not really get to the heart of what you were asking or get to the heart of your problem. But Danielle will do that. You know, she'll take the time and figure out exactly what it is you need to know and figure out exactly how to deliver it to you in such a way that, you know, you're going to be able to use it and then be successful. You know, she's real about it. She'll tell you what she doesn't know. She'll tell you what she does know. And what she does know is a lot more than I know. And it has helped me to get to the point where I am. And I'm hoping to learn a lot more from Danielle so I can get much further. Bottom line is, if you're starting the Shopify thing, you're going to need two things. You're going to need to be able to put in the time, and you're going to need to be able to have a good mentor. And the one you found is second to none. I'll tell you that. Great. I'm at the park with the kids. I'm chilling. I'm having a good time. I'm making a video. I finished my video, and there's a sale there waiting for me. There's a sale. People, I just got a sale. And I got the message from PayPal. Hey, your money's in your PayPal. Yeah. Listen, get with Danielle. Get with Danielle, people. Get with her. Listen, if you're doing the Shopify thing, you haven't made a sale yet, you found your mentor, okay? I don't know. I'm just very excited. I got one this morning, right? Was yesterday the day? Yeah, yesterday was the first day where I got more than one sale in a day, okay? And then today, I got one this morning before I came to do this video. And here I am doing the video. I finished, and boom, there's another one there. Woo, baby. How do you find out exactly what you need? You need a mentor, bro. You need a mentor. That's the bottom line. Somebody to just point you in the right direction. Hey, go look at that video. Hey, you're doing this wrong. I mean, you need somebody who's going to be straight with you. You need somebody who's not going to hold back on the real. And I mean, you know, when I say she criticizes, it's not like she does it in a mean way. It's almost like instead of pushing you to do something, she nudges. Like, oh, take a look at this. You know, but you got to understand that you've got to put in the work. And if you put in the work, and you have somebody that knows what they're doing, and you're following their advice, you're going to get to do cha-ching. Yep. Cha-ching, baby. Cha-ching. 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 10 sales later. No, wait. I miscounted. Counting today, number 11 and 12. Cha-ching. Cha-ching. Cha-ching.
Oh my gosh, guys. Let me see if I don't know what happened. I got knocked out. Let me see if y'all can hear me and see me. I'm getting all kinds of messages now. I know I knocked myself out of the webinar. Let me just see if you guys are still here with me. That would be awesome. And I was so happy. I was just laughing up a storm listening to Nelson. So awesome. So awesome. All right. So hopefully you guys are still here. All right. I see some of you popping back on. I apologize. I got knocked out. Actually, I knocked myself out. I didn't get knocked out. I clicked the wrong button by accident. So you saw Nelson, right? You saw Nelson talking about, he was outside with his kids, hearing cha-chings. Like, I was literally just like smiling from ear to ear, listening to Nelson's story. And thank you so much, Nelson, for that wonderful, wonderful testimonial. You can't make this stuff up, guys. Like, I don't know Nelson. Yeah, I didn't know him before I started coaching him. I had no contact with Nelson. I didn't know who he was. I don't even know how Nelson found me. If he's still in the chat, he could tell you how he found me. I don't know how Nelson found me. All I know is that he found me. He was very frustrated where he was, and he reached out to me, and he got my coaching, and I started coaching him, and like he said, 2 weeks later. And Nelson, one thing I gotta tell you about Nelson, he's an A type personality. So when he says, you gotta have he had to have all his I's dotted, all his T's crossed. He's an A type personality, and I've worked with A type personalities, so I know. I'm not an A type. I mean, I'm outgoing, but I'm not an A type. Like, I just go. Like, even if the I's are not, if the dot of the I is over here a little bit, it don't bother me as much. So I just move. But Nelson, he's like very regimented, and I work with a lot of people like that. I coach a lot of people like that, and it does take them a little bit longer. But I tell you one thing about A-type personality people, especially with Shopify, when they get their site up, it looks beautiful. And I can talk about Nelson. He showed me his domain name. I was like, oh my gosh, that domain name is great. Like, So yeah, I mean, but after coaching with me, he even had his first $100 day. I can show you that in one of our groups. He's had his first $100 day with his Shopify store. So Nelson is just rocking and rolling, and I'm just so proud of him. And I'm just happy and thankful to have been a part of his success. And he's going to continue on. Like, this is just the beginning for him. It's only been a couple months. It's just the beginning. So, when we talk about Shopify, it's not, and I think Nelson put that in the chat. I'm sorry, as I had a little issue. It's not a sprint. This thing is a marathon. It's a marathon. And, if you're looking for a get rich quick scheme, then this is not for you, right? This is not for you. This is somebody who wants to build a successful business. This is a business after all. This is a business. It's not a fly by night something. It's a business. You literally have to build a store, right? The great part about it is that we don't have to touch any products. We don't have to touch any products. We don't have to ship out any products. We don't have to do any of that stuff. It's done for us. All we have to do is click a few buttons. But we do have customers. Even though they're online, they're our customers, and we have to cater to our customers. We have to make sure that they get their products on time. So sometimes there's a customer that wants to know where their product is, even though they get their tracking number, right? They get a tracking number, but sometimes, maybe they didn't see the email or for whatever reason. So we have to be that customer service rep and helping people to get their stuff on time. And we want them to appreciate our store. We want them to say, that they love shopping with us. That's what you want. I see so many people just throw up a store and they don't take the time to give their customers any kind of reassurance that they care about them. How would you like to shop in a store that didn't have any great descriptions, that didn't make you feel good, that, just basically told you, here, buy this and goodbye? There's a difference between people who make a lot of money with Shopify and people who don't, because the people who do, they understand the importance of one of the things that Nelson said was customer confidence. Nelson had a lot of stuff going on with his store. It was, it looked great, but he didn't have that customer confidence. And I showed him how to do that. I saw somebody in the chat said, if I coach people, then it's going to be creating a lot of competition. I think that's just silly to think that way. Everybody needs a coach. So, maybe you don't need a coach, then you can figure this out on your own. We're not selling the same products. Everybody sells different products. Everybody has their own niche. Everybody has their own passion. Everybody is here for their own purpose. So to think that a coach is going to create, competition and you won't make any money, that makes no sense to me. Everybody has their own niche. And when I coach you and I train you, that's when I show you my niche. I show you my niche. I show you exactly what I write in my store. I show you exactly how I create my ads. I show you exactly what to say on your Facebook, how to create viral videos on your Facebook, how to do PPE ads, how to do website conversion ads, how to do add to cart ads, how to do purchase ads. I show you how to do all of that, how to do video ads, simple stuff that can literally take your conversions from 0 to 100 really, really quickly. So that's what you'll get when you decide, if you decide to lock arms with me. So right now, I do want to share with you, the course that I am putting together. It's a 6-week course. It's a 6-week course. This is the longest course I've ever done. The other course that I did was a 30-day course. It was my 30-day to 1K course. This is going to be a 6-week course where you'll literally have access to my membership site. I've created a membership site for you guys. You're going to have access to my Facebook page, my Facebook group, and you're going to have access to my group coaching. And what I'm going to do for you, which I've never done before, is I'm going to help you create your store. What I've done in the past, I've sat down with, one-on-one, and you can also get one-on-one with me. That will be an option for you, once you go through the steps. But right now, I'm just offering you an opportunity to work with me using my membership site, using my Facebook group. As you can see, Nelson said I'm live in the group. I do group coaching and I show up daily. I show up daily in the group. I answer any questions you may ever have about Shopify. And the great part about this is I'm going to literally help you build your store. I'm going to help you build your store to the point where you can access. It's basically going to be built for you. Like, I'm going to walk you through the steps, but I'm going to build it for you. I'm going to share with you how to put your pictures. I'm going to show you where to put your pictures, where to find your pictures. I'm going to show you how to do your video ads. I'm going to show you how to create your Facebook ads. I'm going to show you how to do your Facebook page so that it is bringing more people. How to do your shop store. I'm going to show you everything. I'm going to do it for you. I'm going to sit down with you as a group every week, and we are going to I'm going to build your store from scratch. So if you already have a store, which most of you did, most of you said yes, you had a store. But what I'm going to do for you is this: I'm going to look at your store, and I'm not just going to say, okay, so and so, put that link over there, put this over there. No, I'm going to go inside of your store, and I'm going to build it for you. That's what I'm going to do for you. I've never done this before. I'm going to run your ads for you. All you got to do is pay for your ads, $5 a day. But I'm going to write your ads for you. I'm going to write you ads that convert. If this excites you, say yes. If this excites you, say yes in the comments. I know I lost a few people here, unfortunately, from the little glitch that I had. I don't even know who's on here. I know I see some people on here. You're probably watching me on YouTube. But if you're in the webinar room, say yes if this excites you, that I'm going to do it step by step for you. This is going to be my step-by-step 6-week Shopify success system. That's what I'm calling it. And I'm going to be doing this for every person who purchases the system. This system is going to be probably in the near future, you're going to be selling for thousands of dollars. I could sell it for thousands of dollars because I'm going to have lots more success stories. I just showed you Nelson, but I'm going to show you some more success stories in, in my group that I've created. But I could sell it for thousands of dollars. I know Shopify people who sell their information and their courses without even having group sessions. And I do group sessions. I used to do one-on-one sessions, but like I said, I'm going to be doing one-on-one sessions as well. That will be an option for you, but that won't be included in this particular course. This particular course is pretty much a done-for-you Shopify course. Whereas if you've never had a Shopify store before, I'm going to create it for you. All you got to do is tell me what it is that you want. What kind of niche you're looking to create. I'm going to show you how to go into AliExpress, how to find your products, how to put those products in your store. I'm going to run your ads for you. I'm going to show you how to read your ads so that when I'm done with you after the 6 weeks, you're going to learn how to read your ads. You're going to know when to kill your ads. You're going to know when to scale up your ads. My goal is to help you make a few $1,000s within the 6 weeks, or at least be on the road to a few $1,000s, having your income steadily increasing over the 6 weeks that we're together. That's my goal. And that's what I'm going to do for every person who purchases this course today as you watch this webinar. I've never done this before. It's like every time I do a new course, I challenge myself and I do something different every single time. So, my first course, I helped, a lot of people get to their first $100. My second course, I helped a lot of people get to their first $1,000. And I did a lot of one-on-one coaching around the clock. And now this time I'm going to help many more people. It's not going to be limited to just 1,000. You're literally going to, I foresee many people reaching a few thousands of dollars with what I'm going to be sharing with you. You're going to be seeing my niche. I'm going to share with you exactly how I started my store. I may even be starting my new store because, like I said, I've been wanting to start a new store for a couple of weeks now. It's just, things been pushing me back. But I'm going to be starting a new store, and I'm probably going to share with you how I'm starting my new store. If I get around to it, if I'm not too busy creating your store, I'm going to share with you, how to do that. But this course that I'm selling this course for is only $297. $297. For $297, you get access to my membership site. You're going to get access to me. You're going to get access to my coaching, my mentoring. And like I said, a one-on-one option is an option, and we can talk about that. You may need a one-on-one option, a one-on-one session with me, just so that I can share with you exactly what I'm doing with your store. So I may have a strategy session with you, but for the most part, this is going to be a group session where we're going to be meeting every single week, and I'm going to be showing up in the group every single week, showing you how to continue with your store as I continue to build it for you. Right. So I'm going to build you your store. I'm going to run your ads, and it may take me like a couple days to do that for you, depending on how many people I get in the course and in the group. And you're also going to have all these videos and my live streams and things like that you can take with you on your journey. Right. So as you have my membership site, you can take these products, these videos, all of these things with you. I've worked with people all around the world, guys, all around the world. Some of you may know Cater Cormier, right? He's one of the biggest Shopify YouTube Shopify success stories out there. He's created, a massive success with Shopify. And I'll be working with him. We're about to collaborate with something. I've worked with Chris Record. I've won a contest with Chris Record. He loved my store. I won $100 a contest because he looked at my store and he gave me $100 worth of Facebook ads for free. Right now, I've already reached a milestone. We're in the midst of this 90-day challenge. I've already reached a milestone where I am qualified to win a $20,000 in cash come August. So, and I'm claiming it. So when I said that I've done these things, not just for other people, but I've done it for myself, and I continue to do this for myself and for other people. So if this is something that you are, looking to do, if you've been looking to work with me, then this is your opportunity. I don't know how long I'm going to be keeping it at this price because my time is valuable, and it's going to take me some time to put your stores together. But when I tell you that my store looks professional, and you're going to see it when you get access to this course, you're going to see that my store looks professional. I get tons of traffic to my store. I get tons of sales. I get tons of people loving my products. And as I continue to put more products in my store, I just got an assistant. She's going to be helping me put more products in my store. But my store is designed for customer confidence and conversion. It's not just designed to say, oh, your store is okay, right? No, my store gets conversions. I don't get a whole bunch of abandoned carts. Either they come and they buy or they don't come at all. My people who come to my store, and I get people messaging me, oh, I love your store. I love my jewelry, because I sell jewelry in my store right now. I love my bracelet. I love this. They don't, and some people have said, but you know, and I sell from AliExpress. People have said, but Danielle, AliExpress takes too long. You know, my customers will get upset if it takes 4 weeks. No, they won't. If they love your store, and if you have enough customer confidence, and if when they come to your store and they pull out their credit card to buy and they see that it takes 4 weeks and they don't care, that means that you've created something in your store that will convert and that people appreciate. It's all about your customer. A lot of you are designing your store for yourself. And with my niche, I didn't know anything about my niche that I'm in. Nothing. I still don't know a lot. But because I have my niche, I've done a lot of research. But when I first started my niche, I didn't know anything about it. And it wasn't until I dug deep inside of my niche that I start to understand my customers. And when I started to understand my customers, my store started to reflect that. And when my store started to reflect that, my sales started to reflect that. So let me just share with you another, I hope I don't knock myself out this time again. Let me just share with you. So if you are excited about being able to work with me and getting access to this course for only $297, limited time only, guys, limited time only. Say I'm excited and I'm ready to go, and I'm getting the course. I'm getting the course. Unfortunately, you know, I lost some people here because of what happened, but maybe I'll have a replay. Maybe I'll do an encore. Some people are asking me about payment options. Sade, all right, we can talk about that. Okay, we can. If you need a payment option, right, on this page right now, I don't have a payment option, but if you really want to work with me and you are ready to go, you're ready to lock arms with me. Look, this is only going to be for people who are serious. I want to work with people who are ready to run. Like I said, we're in the last 6 months of this year. Are you going to do things differently at the end of this year than you did in the beginning of this year and last year? Hopefully so. Hopefully so. So, you know, if you are that kind of person and you're ready to do something different, I can work with you. You know, I'm not a stickler. I'm not a stickler, but I do have to let you know that, you know, your word has to be your bond. And if I produce a payment plan for you, then you got to come, you know, you got to come through, because I'm going to come through with what I guarantee for you. Last time I did a course, right? And I promised all this stuff, which I delivered on. But one of the things I said was this, you know, and which I'm not saying this time, and I got to be totally honest, that you're going to get a full refund if, you know, after, I forgot what I said. After 14 days, if I didn't deliver, you're not satisfied, then you get a full refund. I'm not saying that this time. You know why? The only reason I'm not saying this is because of this. I have people coming to me the day of, or, you know, 14 days later, telling me that they were sick, that they you know, were busy. My courses, unfortunately, I cannot accommodate you if you're busy. I just can't. I'm not going to give you a refund because you're busy. I'm delivering on what I promised you. And I will always deliver. I under promise and I over deliver. I will say I'm going to do your store. I'm going to say, but when I sit down and I literally take time and help you with your store is going, you're going to be like, wow, because I wowed myself with my own store. It took me 15 hours to create my store. 15 hours. So I'm not going to skimp on your store, right? So I don't want to design somebody's store and then a couple of days later, oh, you know, I can't do Shopify because my job, I got to do overtime. I want a refund. No, I'm not offering any refunds. I'm going to be totally honest with you. Your store is going to be designed by me. And we can work together. Like, you know, if it's something that you want in particular, you can let me know. But you're going to be there with me while I'm doing it. I'm not going to just do it and then I say voila. You're going to be there, and I'm going to show you how to navigate your store, how to set it up, how to get your domain name, all that stuff. Right. So that's going to take time, and that's going to take my energy. So I can't work with people who are not serious and who want a refund. I'm just not working with those type of people at this point forward. I don't have time. I don't have time, and I don't have the energy to work with those type of people. I want to work with people who are ready, who are willing, and who are able to run an ad $5 a day, who's ready to go through the trial and error, because marketing is not a clear cut cookie cutter thing. It's trial and error. You have to test out products. And just because I run an ad for you doesn't mean that product is going to be a winner. And I'm going to tell you this, right? You got to know which products are winners. And you'll see that by your stats. I'm going to be sharing with you your stats. I'm going to be sharing with you your numbers. And that's how you know if your product is a winner or not, right? But you got to tell me the niche, and we're going to work together to design your store. So if you need a payment plan, absolutely, I will accommodate you, as long as it's not something that's just totally crazy. It's a 6-week program, so I can't give you 8 months to pay it off. You got to pay it off within the 6 weeks, preferably within the first 3 weeks. I want it needs to be paid off, and I will work with you. Okay, so let me just share with you some more testimonials. And hopefully I won't knock myself out. I cannot believe I knocked myself out earlier. Silly me. So let me just share with you another one of I'm getting all these messages because of my, I got knocked out. So this is my mentor and someone that I'm so proud to be aligned with, Justin Berengia, multi-millionaire marketer. And he's just an awesome leader, awesome person to be around. And let's see what he has to say about me.
Hey, what's up, Daniel? How? Just wanted to shoot this quick video to say I appreciate you and much respect for all your success that you're having. I see your posts daily, sharing your screenshots, and it seems every single day you're earning a commission, whether it's from ClickBank and 4% or GetResponse or ClickFunnels or ClickMagic or Techademics or Ecom. And kudos to you. My hat goes off because I see you're helping so many of your new team members have success and duplicate exactly what you're doing. And that's what leadership is all about. So I'm just honored to have you on our team, and just wanted to shoot this to let you know if there's anything I can do to support you, just let me know. And if you're watching this right now and you're on Danielle's team, you're very blessed. And if you're watching this and you're on the fences saying, is this a woman I should be following? Yes, absolutely. My wife Dee and I love working with Danielle. Her results speak for herself. When you have somebody succeeding at this level, hang on to them, do everything you could to get as close as you could to be mentored by them, because ultimately that's the fastest shortcut to success. So keep doing what you're doing, Danielle. Excited to see you soon at the next event. I'll talk to you soon. Love and light.
Awesome. All right, let me stop this again.
Hey guys, I'm Carly Kloss.
Hopefully I won't get kicked out again. Let me take this very carefully. All right, they changed Google Hangouts, so that's why I clicked the wrong button. But that's my mentor. That's one of my mentors, Justin Berengia. Him and his wife Dee Berengia. If you guys ever seen them online, huge marketers. Like I said, I still do affiliate marketing. I do online marketing, e-commerce, as he mentioned, e-commerce. This is what I do, guys. So let me just see who got the course, and who's ready to rock and roll with me. Let me just see. Let me just check the chat. Sade says she's ready. Anthony says he's in. He's buying a course. Awesome. So let's just see. Heck yeah, Kelly's saying. All right, I don't know who, but okay. Whoever bought the course, congratulations to you. I may have to do another webinar because I got kicked out. But for those of you who have already bought, congratulations. This is the beginning of something that huge. I just started the membership site. So when you do purchase, it's going to take you to the membership site. I'm putting together our Facebook page, our Facebook group. You're literally going to have me. You're going to have me. And when I do something, like I said, I do it wholeheartedly, because my ultimate goal is to help you succeed. If you have not been succeeding in your Shopify store, there is no more excuses. There's no more excuses. I'm here to help you succeed. There's no reason for you to keep struggling. There's no reason for you to have a store and not making any sales. There's just no reason for it. People that I know have been have paid thousands of dollars to get a course that doesn't even give you half of what I'm giving you, not even a smidget of what I've given you. I was at an event just last week. Some of you know Anthony Morrison. I was with Anthony Morrison. I was with Cater. These people are Shopify gurus. They're Shopify, superstars. These are the people that I'm connected to. Chris Record. These are the people that I've connected to. These are the people who I've learned from. And when you buy this course, guess what? You're going to be connected with them too. Because right now, like I said, we're still in the midst of this 90-day challenge, which has been extended to the 120-day challenge. So if you're not already in the 90-day challenge, or maybe some of you are, some of you probably are, but if you're not, I'm going to share with you how you can get a part of that too. So you can get a piece of what my mentorship is like, what my mentors are teaching. So if you're not already in that group, I'm going to give you the access to that group as well. So that was Justin Varengia sharing some information about, you know, what it is working with me, how he sees me out there in the trenches. Guys, I'm in the trenches. I'm not, you know, I'm not hiding behind the computer. I'm out here with you all, and I'm going to share with you how that makes such a big difference in your store. You know, my store, my niche store, they don't know who I am. So I'm going to share with you how to build your brand, without, you know, without having to anybody know you. My daughter's going to be starting a Shopify store. I'm so excited about that. And she's like, well, mommy, I don't want to use my Facebook page. I said, no, you don't have to use your Facebook page. You're going to use your branded page. So, you know, I'm going to share with you how to use your branded page so that you are a brand and you're not a you know, just somebody out there trying to sell products, posting and spamming. There's a way to do this scientifically, and I've learned how to do it, and I figured it out. So let me show again. Let me just share my screen again. So if you guys are excited, say I'm excited in the group, and just say I'm excited in the group, and then so I know everybody was telling me, everybody's telling me that I was knocked out. I knew I was knocked out. So this is one of my groups here, right? A lot of you have seen this group. Some of you have probably already been in this group, but this is my tech team group. And this is where we rock and roll, literally. This is where we rock and roll, literally, right? This is my beginning groups. You'll be in this group as well, but I'm going to have a specific group for you. But you're also going to be in this group. This is Danielle's tech team. I have hundreds of members in this group, and people every day are trying to get into this group. But this is what I do. People, you know, I put a thread here so that I can critique your store. This is for the people who are creating their own store, right? So you won't really need that because I'm going to be helping you create your store. But this is what I've been doing, right? I've been doing this for people so that they can, you know, become successful, so that I can give them some feedback, right? Give them some feedback, give them some inspiration, give them some motivation. Look at Martina in my group, $10,000 in sales just this month. Cha-ching. When you say cha-ching, cha-ching. So I like this little thread that some, you know, people got going here, right? And I'm like, yes, the girl is on fire, right? So someone in the group said, you know, are you able to give me some tips? And she says, Carlotta, Danielle K. Howell is the best teacher. I'm learning from her, right? So sometimes people have something right there in front of them, but yet they're still looking for somewhere else. And I'm not saying that that's Carlotta, but, you know, you have the mentor, you have the person in front of you. Now, I have to be honest, Martina has surpassed me in her sales because she does this full time, right? I'm still like a part-time Shopify person. But she has surpassed me in her sales this month. And I'm so excited for her. This is what I want for you. I want you to surpass me. Surpass me, please. Please surpass me, because that's how I'll know that you are financially free. When you surpass my sales. Look at this. This is Adam. He's in the UK, right? Thanks, Danielle, for all your good advice you give in this group. He's already made 167 euros, right? Again, I told you, I train people, I teach people all around the world, Leroy, 23 hours ago, he got his first sale, right? First sale. Awesome. Dee got her first sale. Thank you, Danielle. Cha-ching, Danielle. Made my first sale. These are the people who I show up for. And this is what will happen for you when you start to lock arms with me, take advantage of my course. I don't know how long I'm going to be selling it for. I was away last week, and I still showed up on a Facebook Live in the group giving tips, feedback to people's stores, right? This is what I do. I don't just tell you to do it. This is cater. I don't just tell you what to do and don't and then I go hide off somewhere. No, this is one of my Shopify videos. Has over 20,000 views. What I was telling you about earlier. 5 months ago, I made this video. So this is what I do, guys. This is what I'm doing, and this is what I'm here to help you do. I motivate you. I inspire you. I push you. Because after a while, you can say, and look, look at this. I was charging $37, right? To help people get their first sale. That is no longer available. This is when I first started helping people with their store. But because my time is valuable, because I've been helping so many people, it's like the demand. Now, things have gone up, so I have to, get compensated properly for my time. I'm hanging out with heavy hitters. I'm learning things from so many people that, my experience has now taken me to a point where I can, charge a little bit more, and you should too, even in your Shopify store, right? I started out with little trinket jewelry. And I still have that little trinket jewelry. But guess what? I said I'm starting a new store, right? My experience now with Shopify, with all of my trial and error, with everything that I've learned, now I'm going to be charging more money for my products, right? We started with free plus shipping, which you're going to be starting out with most likely. But then you move up. As you learn more, you do more, and you can earn more, right? So I'm going to be sharing with you. And some people say, well, Danielle, how can you make money with free plus shipping? I'm going to show you how to capture those emails, how to do an upsell process. I do all of that stuff in my store just by a click of a button. People buy multiple products in my store, even with a free plus shipping item, multiple products. They never just buy one. They always buy multiples. So these are just some success stories, right? Keisha, she finally got her 10th order, right? She's even doing sales in Mexico, right? So this is what's going on in my group. This is Danielle's tech team. Danielle's tech team is rocking. Martina's a freaking rock star. That's all I can say about Martina. She is awesome, 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 awesome. But how would it feel even if this just helped you make $100 a day, guys? What would that do for you? If you could just make $100 a day in your store, right? Some people are making their own, their very first sale. He got his first order. What if you could make $100 a day? And what would that do for you? What would that do for you? What would that do for your lifestyle? How would that help you? If you just made $100 a day in your store, would this be worth it? Would my course be worth you investing in it? Say yes if you think so. Say yes. Say yes if you think, even if you just made $100 a day in your store, it would be worth a $297 investment. I say yes. I would say yes. I would jump on this, guys, if I were you. Because like I said, it's not going to be $297 forever. This is somebody, Neil, and I'm probably going to bring him in as I design you guys a store. He lives on the other side of the world, but he is so computer savvy, and I'm really not. I'm really not computer savvy at all. But I know enough to get the job done, right? I know enough to get the job done, create customer confidence, and to make sales. But I'm not a computer technician or anything like that. But Neil is, and he's created just for our team some tools that we could use to do the Facebook insights. So I'm going to bring Neil on board as I go forward with this coaching session, and you'll have Neil at your fingertips. You'll have Neil helping you to, if you want to know how to do certain things in your store, because when I design your store, it's just going to be, it's going to be pretty basic. I don't do all that extra stuff, but Neil can do anything extra if you need him to. But I can design a pretty decent store. I can tell you that. So as you can see, sales on top of sales on top of sales, right? We can go on forever. Sales on top of sales in the store, sales on top of sales. And this is what happens in my tech team. This is what happens in my tech team. And I'm always posting it on, my Facebook wall. For those of you who follow me on Facebook. But this is what's happening. People are making sales by being in my team. People are making sales. So if you have not made sales before and you want to make sales, what you need to do is click that button, get access to the course. If you're on YouTube watching this, just say that I don't think I put the link there because I got kicked out. But, find me on Facebook. I'm at Danielle K. Howell 1. This is me right here, right? I'm always accessible. Danielle K. Howell 1 on Facebook. This is me. And this is what I do. I help people create their own economy and claim their freedom using online marketing, whether it's Shopify, whether it's affiliate marketing, whatever it is. This is what I do. And this is what I'm going to continue to do as we move into a whole nother realm. We're going into another realm, guys. We're going into a realm where things are changing. Let me see if did I knock myself out again? Please don't tell me. Oh, here I am. We're going into a realm where things are changing. And it's up to you If you want to be on top of that, or if you want to keep convincing yourself that you're confused or that you need help, the help is here. I'm your help. I'm your Shopify helper. I'm your assistant. I'm your coach, your mentor. I can be all of that to you if you let me. But I can only help the people who are willing to help themselves. I'm not here to hold your hand. I'm not here to say, okay, you got to get out of bed now and run your store. I'm not here to do that. But what I am here to do, I can inspire you. I can show you what success looks like. And I can show you what a successful Shopify store, a successful Shopify business, I should say. Because it's not just a store, it's a business. Ultimately, this is a business. It's not just a store. It's a business just like any other business. I can show you something that's so profound that you could even go on to help mom and pop businesses bring their stores online. I know people, that don't even have a Shopify store. And I met somebody, as a matter of fact, I'm going to give you a quick story. I met some people at this event that I went to last week, and they sell like these, candles. I love that kind of stuff, like these spiritual things, candles and bracelets and things like that. And they're a nonprofit organization. And so I asked them, I said, well, how do you sell your stuff? How do you sell these oils? How do you sell these sprays? And they said, well, we go to events like this. We find out if there's events in the area, and we run a table. We're a nonprofit. I said, well, I can help you get online. They said, you can? I said, yeah, that's what I do. I help people, businesses, entrepreneurs put their businesses on the internet. So, and I told them, when we exchanged some information, and they live, down in Florida. And I told them, I said, I can show you how to put your business on Shopify. And so one of the ladies said, oh, I've heard about Shopify, but I've never did it. I said, well, since you heard about it, now's your time, right? I said, I'm here. I'll help you. I said, that could be my gift to you. Like, I will help you, because they're a nonprofit organization. They're a spiritual store. So they don't, they only get donations. They don't work from a place of a profit. So, I told them, I said, I will do your store for you. So, this is something that you guys can do. Once you learn this stuff, and I'm going to teach you the nitty gritty. So not only will you be able to build your own store, but if you so desire, you can build somebody else's store, or you can show them how to use Shopify. So, because that is where we are moving. We're moving to the arena of online business transactions. Again, Amazon just bought Whole Foods for, I believe it was $4.1 billion. Billion dollars. So if that doesn't spark something in you, then you need to leave the webinar right now, because that's huge. It's huge. There's going to be so many huge changes going on in the world, and you got to be on it. It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter if you're male or female. It doesn't matter what color you are. You need to learn this stuff, because if you don't, you are going to get left behind, and you're going to be wondering what happened. Everybody's going to be online. Facebook, again, 2 billion people on Facebook. That's where we run our ads. So go ahead, click the link if you haven't already done so. If you need to speak with me privately, meet me on Facebook at Danielle K. Howell 1. If you need a payment plan, I can work out something for you. But for now, this is the price. It's a very low price. I know people who spend thousands of dollars on Shopify courses and still didn't make a sale. But they learned some things. Even if you don't make a sale, I think you will. I know you will. But even if you don't, you're going to learn so much that you're going to go on to make sales, multiple sales. Because again, this is not a sprint. It's a marathon. It's a marathon. So congratulations to whoever has bought. If you bought the course, say me. Let me just refresh my screen again. If you bought the course, I want you to say me in the comments and let me know that you have bought. I'm going to put you in I will get you in my group. I should get an email telling me that you bought. I'm going to put you in my group. I'm designing the Facebook group as we speak. I'm going to have an encore presentation of this, because I lost a lot of people due to the fact that I got kicked out I got kicked out. Well, I kicked myself out. I can't even blame anybody. It was me. Google Hangouts changed. I kicked myself out. I clicked the wrong button. But if you're on YouTube watching this, comment on the video. If you're ready, say me. And I'm ready. I'm ready. I've already created so much success for so many people and for myself. I just want to create success all around the world. That's what I'm here for. I'm a real person. Somebody said, "Are you real?" When I send out my emails, "Are you a real person?" I'm like, I'm as real as it gets. Like, I'm as real as it gets. I don't think it gets any realer than me. I'm goofy. I'm just me. I'm just me. But at the same time, I'm here to help you win. I'm here to help you succeed. I'm here to help you figure this stuff out. And with my simple Shopify step-by-step system, you are going to know more in the next 6 weeks than you could ever learn in the next 6 years. I guarantee you. That is my guaranteed promise to you, because I'm going to make sure that these next 6 weeks, you are going to get all the meat and potatoes that you need. I'm going to answer every question. I'm going to show up, and I'm going to give you everything you need to create Shopify success. So if that doesn't excite you to click that button and to click that link to get started, I don't know what will. But I am going to tell you this: you will never find a course that's giving you what I'm giving you, and plus more. I mean, I got all this stuff written down. I haven't even told you everything I'm going to give you. I really haven't, because I want you to see for yourself. And at the end of this course, I want you to create a testimonial, just like Nelson did. Create a testimonial, because there's going to be so many success stories coming out of. I have a few more testimonials as well, but they're written. That's going to come out of this course. That I'm going to be excited. You're going to be excited, and we're going to literally change the world, guys. We're going to as the world changes, we're going to change with it. Okay. So if you're ready to change with it, say, "I'm ready. I'm ready. I got the course, Danielle. I'm ready." I think I named it the DK Shop. I think that's the name of the membership site. The DK Shop's 6 week simple system, or something like that. I don't even know what I named it, but it's going to be simple. It's going to be step by step. It's going to be DK showing up, me, DK, and showing you all about how Shopify works, and just giving you all the information, not just information, but the tools, the resources, the coaching, the mentoring, the step-by-step, everything that you need, I'm going to dedicate the next 6 weeks to you. To you and only you, the action taker, the person who's ready to change their lives for the better. All right, my friends, that being said, I'm going to log off. Message me if you didn't click the button. If you're on YouTube, I will check YouTube. I do see some YouTube questions coming in. I can't check it right this second. I will look on YouTube right now. I will message you. I will and hopefully you'll get started, because I'm looking to create success. That's it. It's not about my success. It's about your success. And this is what we're going to do. We're going to do this for the next 6 weeks. So let's do this. So you can hear that cha-ching on your phone. Let's get it going. And I wish you success. I wish you abundant success as we continue to do this thing together. All right, my friends, have a great evening. I'll see you in the membership area. If you already purchased, you will get an email from me with the Facebook group that you'll be a part of. And we're going to rock this. One day at a time, one Shopify store at a time, one cha-ching at a time. I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care.